So, hi. Intro! Hey, it's me. It's Zoe Lee. Now back. Today, I have decided that since it is World Mental Health Awareness Day, I'm just gonna leave the awareness part out because World Mental Health Day, World Mental Health Awareness, one and the same. And today I've decided to do something that I've been rather nervous to actually do on my channel just because of who might see it and what they might say. So I decided to do it anyways because you gotta face your fears, kids. So today I'm here to talk to you about stimming and stim tools, otherwise known as stim toys, fidget tools, or fidget toys. But stim tools is the preferred name, so we'll get that straight. Because when you say stim toy or fidget toy, so stim tool, fidget tool is preferred. Because when you say stim toy or fidget toy, it makes it sound like it's a toy and it's unnecessary, when in reality it's kind of important, guys. So we shouldn't classify them as toys. Although I think stim toy rolls off the tongue much better than stim tool. But I guess it's because I've been saying stim toy so long, so I guess I'll get used to stim tool. So now that's out of the way, you might be wondering, what's stimming? What's the stim tool for? What? So, here's a vague definition. It's something used by a multitude of people for a multitude of different reasons. That didn't tell you anything, did it? Nope. So, a more scientific-y, healthy, medical definition is it is self-stimulation to control sensory input, so what your senses are picking up pretty much. Stimming is most commonly associated with people on the autism spectrum and people with ADHD. However, those aren't the only people who can use them or do use them. Those are just the two main categories when you hear of stimming or fidget toys or whatever. That if you know what they are, you typically are going to think about someone on the autism spectrum or someone with ADHD. However, stimming is something done by lots and lots of neurodivergent people. And you might be wondering, what does neurodivergent mean? Well, you have neurodivergent and neurotypical. Neurotypical means your brain's fine, and neurodivergent means your brain's not the same as the neurotypical. It's like a blanket statement, because not everything, if you have something like a behavioral disorder or mental illness or whatever, they're not all mental illnesses. So you can't say people with mental illnesses, and neurodivergent covers it all. And it's a phrase that I only learned like a few months ago, but it's kind of important in this stimming community. So, let's get into it. Why do I use stim toys, you might be wondering? Well, I use them for my mental issues. I use them to calm anxiety, and if I'm just having a particularly rough day for whatever reason, typically associated with bad, negative thoughts. But let's keep going. So I use them for those reasons, and other people use them for different reasons. Like someone with ADHD will more likely use them to control their fidgeting, hence the name fidget tool or fidget toy, or just a fidget. Someone with autism uses them more, as the definition goes, to control your sensory input. So it helps them regulate their senses. And then there's also there's sensory processing disorder. I think that's what it's called. And so there's just a multitude of different things. People with OCD might use them, anxiety, depression, bipolar, whatever the case may be. There's lots of things and lots of reasons people use them. Not just why I use them. Some 3 YouTubers that I know have made videos about stimming or just mental health in general that I think would be pretty great if you go check them out. So first is this YouTuber that I watched their video yesterday. His name is Ashton Daniel, I think. Yeah. He's made a bunch of different videos on stimming and stuff, not just about his STEM toys, but also what stimming is, his favorite ones, problems with the trend with STEM, which I will link down below. That's a great video. Then you can just check out all his others because they'll pop up and you can watch them. Then there is Katie Morden. She is a licensed therapist and she makes videos on YouTube talking about all different mental health problems that you might have. And I'm not quite sure if she specifically has made one about stimming. She probably has. She does everything. But if you want to learn more about different things, check her channel out. Then there's Becky. I can't remember her channel name, but she also has a trick journal because she has trichotillomania, which is when you pull your hair out. I think it's called Trick Journal or Trick Diary. I'm not sure, but it's something like that, and I'm sure if you search it you'll find it. But she's made recently a video about her entire STEM toy collection, and I was so jealous of all the tangles and stuff she had. I was like And then also just general, there's some other YouTubers who've made videos about mental health or about their problems. Dodie, Savannah Brown, other people who I can't think of right now, but I'm sure they're there. That's it. As a closing, I'd like to say I don't like to talk about my mental health personally. So it's just, I don't like talking vocally to most people about it. But I figured this is something that's not as much about me as it is about educating you on what these are and how they can help you, and that I use them. I just felt this was an important video to make and educate people on. Whee! Hopefully, maybe if people like this, I might do more mental healthy educational thingies, talkings later. So, bye! Say bye, Cider. Say bye. Mwah. I'm sorry it's gotten progressively darker as I filmed this. I didn't start filming early enough in the day to counteract. So, bye! I like that. Oh my goodness. It's me. It's so Leigh. Okay, that's probably gonna be my new thing. I'm gonna start doing that. You just watched the invention of my new intro.